Good afternoon. This is Keith Brown in Moultrie, Georgia with Commodity Consulting with some commodity commentary for Tuesday. It's about 2:30 Eastern Time. Had basically higher closings across the board in the agriculturals today, so we'll get right to those. Cotton today up 100. We closed threatening right at 84.5 cents. I think the most significant news is that China's GDP number came out stronger year over year. And then they announced they would continue to buy cotton on a limited basis for their state reserves procurement program. As you know, there's been a talk about a policy change, which we think will come. They're just not ready to implement it yet, but it revolves more around paying direct subsidies to Chinese farmers, and then which might restrict less importation as more cotton is grown there. So I think that's their plan, and whether they can pull that off or not remains to be seen. But nonetheless, they're going to continue to buy cotton for a little while. So cotton did come back up today. That, and I think the fact we're oversold going into that crop report on Thursday did encourage the buyers to reappear. In the corn today, we were up a nickel, probably one of our highest closes in the last little while. We were really, I guess disturbed is the right word. Yesterday it was 100 degrees in Iowa City, Iowa, and corn closed lower. The fact corn's higher today and beans are lower suggests to me there's more spread trading than anything else. One would think beans would actually be sharply higher, but they continue to muddle about. So I think this is some spreading where people bought beans, sold corn, and now they're taking those profits off the table ahead of this this all-important supply-demand number, which USDA will put out a yield and this crop size and all the above. We'll put some guesses out tomorrow. That report does come out at high noon on Friday. Of course, Thursday. Early on, we do have the export numbers on Thursday, so we'll see if we're selling any corn. We've been selling some corn. We've been selling some cotton. So we'll see what that will transpire. Over in the wheat sort of following corn a little bit, up a nickel also. Although I think the demand for wheat is a little better in the world. I think the quality of wheat is a little worse in the world. And I think once we get into harvest, we could really see wheat maybe pull itself away, divorce itself, diverge away from corn and beans, and try to trade up a little bit. I think that's something to be expected. And we're kind of looking at those wheat-corn spreads. Crude oil's down today, as it looks like the Congress isn't willing to go along with the vote to have action in Syria, particularly the House of Representatives. When that hit the news wire, the crude oil market dropped to about $2.30. Right now, it's down to about $1.50. So we'll see how that does pan out come tomorrow. If you have any questions or comments, give us a call at 1-800-910-1910. Thanks for listening.